Hey y'all, what's up? So, I'm outside of my apartment, chilling, enjoying the weather, the fall weather, and I'm doing a vlog because I feel like I haven't done a vlog in a long time. And I think this is a time that's for me that works out better having a vlog to kind of like connect with you all on more of a personal level and kind of share what I'm going through right now, in case any of you all are going through the same thing. Which honestly, I feel like what I'm going through right now is very common, especially for those of us who recently graduate and things don't pan out the way they thought it was supposed to pan out, and now they're in this place that they're like, what is going on? This does not feel like my life. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So basically, I recently just um, moved across the country, basically, to a place where I don't know anyone. Um, I only have my boyfriend here. I moved in with him because I wanted to, first off, not as a second choice, but it was a second choice because my grad school situation didn't work out. Basically, I was admitted on a conditional basis to a grad program, and I was enrolled to take courses. I had a job already lined up for me whenever I was to move, and I was going to the DC area and going to school in the DC area. And I found out in August that my financial aid fell through. So that meant that I was no longer going to be able to go to grad school because at this time, because I wasn't prepared, nor did I feel like I should pay for grad school. That's just something I do not want to do, especially when it was going to cost me about $10,000 for one semester. Which I was like, no way. I mean, I'm leaving 4 years of college with only about 13,000 in debt, so there's no way I was going to spend $10,000 on one semester. So yeah, so that was like a really really huge blow for me because I'm like outside the bugs all over the place. Because you know, I am so much of a planner. I'm so calculated, strategic, and trying to use my time the most effective and all that kind of stuff. And that was a curveball that I was not expecting at all. So mind you, I had no backup plan, no plan B at all. So in essence, I was like, well, I don't want to stay in Texas. I wanted to leave and just get out of that realm because I just felt like, I was in Texas for like 10 years and it was time for a new scenery, hence why I wanted to go to school out of state. So I decided to move with my boyfriend because it just seemed like a really good idea for our relationship and for me personally, and for him as well because he is a pro athlete now and he is injured. So I wanted to definitely come up here and kind of be here to support him and help him out any way that I could. So yeah, but again, I am in this place. I'm just here with my boyfriend. I'm so used to having like 50 million people I can call and hang out with and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, the move wasn't the hard part for me because I moved around when I was younger a lot. So the move wasn't hard. What's hard right now is the fact that I'm not in school. Um, and that I just currently got a position at Ulta, so I'll be working at Ulta now. Yay! Something in the beauty realm. So I would definitely be more knowledgeable and stuff of products, which I'm really excited about. So that's a good thing for right now. But that just happened. Like I just got that job a few days ago. So before then, for the past month and a half, almost 2 months, I have been really, really struggling as far as keeping my confidence up, and I'm a very confident person. You guys know I've done videos on confidence and goal setting and all this stuff, and that's really easy to do when you've got a lot going on and you've got a good balance of life. But in those times where things aren't established and you're really transitional, as you know, especially when you're getting out of school and or something else in your life happens and you have to drastically change your surroundings, or you have to move, or you have to, you know, just life happens. Having that confidence and having that will to like really be, you know, calculated and strategic and stuff is hard. It's really hard, and I'm experiencing that now. And so I'm kind of coming to you guys more so venting than necessarily trying to give you guys some profound advice, because right now I kind of don't know how to really overcome it. What I'm finding, because I've done a lot of self reflection in the last month or two, and what I'm finding is one, I am discovering who I am again. When I think back, I'm like, you know, I've been so busy the past 4 years with school and work and just life that I have not even really had a lot of time to really get to know myself and who I am. So, you know, I always think I'm this one way or whatever. But really, I mean, having all this time to just like think and, you know, think makes you really look at your life and look at, you know, the kind of person you are and how you react to certain things and all this stuff. And I'm just really discovering a lot about myself, which is cool. You know, that's a good thing. But again, it's not fun for me. It's a very uncomfortable place to be for me, because I'm just a very plan everything. I, you know, always have my stuff together. Everybody always thinks I have my stuff together, but I'm definitely not one to hide when I'm having a tough time or whatever. I do enough to, you know, not allow my struggles to hinder me as far as, you know, being productive or whatever. But and I'm not one to be like, to start off a conversation and be like, well, this is like this sucky thing that's happened to me and I don't really know what to do. I'm not that kind of person, but I am one to be like, yeah, you know, besides me having all my stuff together, I've also had times where things have not been totally great. So that's kind of where I am now. So I think this is, and really, I started reading this book randomly that I picked up at Half Price Books, and it's called The Go Girl Guide. I can't remember the author's name, but I'll put it down below. It is a really great resource for me right now. I knew it was going to be a great book because the first chapter is called What the F Am I Going to Do with My Life? And it's basically a guide for women for their 20s. So the time where you're like, you know, getting into college, exiting college, starting your career, entry level positions, what that's like, and then, you know, finally getting to a point where you are in your career and something happens and you have to career change, all these different things that we go through as women during our 20s. That's what this book is about. So I really love it. It's given me a lot of insight. And that's one thing that I appreciate with all my free time is I'm being able to read and really get back to why I love education and why I love to learn. And because sometimes after 4 years of college, you get really drained, you know, academically. Like you're just like, oh, like I'm tired of school. But with this break that I've had for the last 2 months, and the fact that I'm not able to be in school right now, I'm yearning for it. I'm eager to learn, eager to get back in the classroom. So, um, yeah, like this is kind of a vent session. I'm not gonna lie to y'all because I just really am trying to figure out what to do right now with my time, and I think I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to adjust. And so this is probably just me adjusting and, you know, over analyzing everything like we all do as women, and some men too, but especially women. We analyze everything. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to kind of hear about my journey through this whole chapter of my life. And if you guys are going through the same thing as me, definitely comment below if there's anything that helped you get through. Please do not hesitate to, share your knowledge with me. And if you guys are in this position also, or been here, or you're getting into it, let's do this thing together. Let's lean on each other and give encouraging words and all that stuff, because that is definitely really, really important to have support and people that know and understand what you're going through when you're going through stuff. So, yeah. But outside of that, I will talk to you guys later and see you on the flip side. Bye, y'all.